In a world where hopium and common sense collide, starring the CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. Welcome to Debate Crypto.
Question everything, trust nothing. It's your boy BlockchainCrusader here, guys, and welcome back to the last stream of 2022. As we close out the year, things are heating up in the crypto news. I'm telling you, SBF not pleading not guilty. Plot twist, let me tell you. And we've got a lot of other things happening with Almeida moving funds around, SBF claiming that it was not him. So we are all going to be seeing what is happening there. We're going to be covering all of that news. We've also got a Bitcoin pub. Very interesting. Going to be covering that as well. And last but not least, smart contracts coming to Bitcoin. Another plot twist. If you didn't know about this already, you're going to find out tonight. So make sure you stay tuned. There's a lot of things happening with FTX. We got 3 articles covering FTX things, 3 different situations happening. Some good, some bad. So make sure you stay to the end of the video to watch all the SBF news. Make sure you are smashing those likes. Make sure that you are getting involved with Danger Close Alpha. If you're not involved already, somebody is going to win 5 ETH this next year in 2023 coming up, and it just might be you. So join the Danger Close Alpha, get involved, mint some commodities, and let's get ready, guys. Let's jump into the charts. Well, actually, before we even jump into the charts, let's look at just coin market cap, see how that's doing today out of all days, right? It's the last stream of the year. Let's see how we're going to close out the year here. So as you can see here, let me share my screen. And here we are. Let me quick little refresh. $796 billion. Everything is pretty much sideways, not up or down, even a single %. Dogecoin, I think a little bit of a bummer. Supposedly there's some rumors that Doge might have a merge similar to Ethereum, and obviously the holders are not happy about that. Also, about I think like 48% of all of Doge supply is held within 10 wallets. Yeah, you heard that right. 10 wallets, also a big negative. But nonetheless, everything in the market is pretty much slow, not really going up or down, continuously going sideways. Guys, don't worry about the dog. She is safe. She's okay. But there are fireworks being fired around at my house, and obviously she is not a fan of fireworks. So excuse the dog if you guys hear the dog in the back barking. But in the meantime, smash those likes, get involved. Let's get ready. Let's jump into let's start off light. Let's start off fun, right? It's the end of the year. It's the last stream of the year of 2022. And as we close this chapter, I want to show you guys, I want to talk about some future stuff that's happening that I'm excited for and that I want to see more of. And this is a Bitcoin theme pub. So let's jump into this real quick. Not going to go too deep into this, but just wanted to share this with you guys. As you guys can see here, Bitcoin themed pub, right? Opens up in New York. The only thing is, obviously, it happens to be themed, right? It's named the Pub Key, right? In Manhattan's Greenwich Village. A lot of crypto enthusiasts, all for, but they don't accept crypto. That's the catch. They don't accept crypto just yet. But that being said, I want more of this. I want more Bitcoin themed things happening, like a pub, businesses. I even mentioned one time to Keeper, we should start a crypto themed strip club. I'm just saying that would be top notch right there. You can pay all the strippers in crypto of their choice. Financial freedom, but at the same time, other types of freedoms. You know what I mean? I'm just saying it'd be a great idea. If somebody doesn't do that in the next 2 years, I don't think I don't think we have crypto adoption until we have a crypto strip club. There, I said it, guys. That's the factor that you need for true adoption. The strippers gotta be stripping for Bitcoin. Simple as that. I mean, the rumor has it, somebody told me, a little birdie, wasn't me, I wasn't there, it was a friend, you might know who that is, told me that a stripper told them that, yeah, they do accept the Bitcoin. and other cryptocurrencies. But the strip club itself is not crypto themed, which I think is an important factor. I'm not gonna lie. So I definitely want to see a lot more crypto themed businesses. Right? There's Ape Water. There's Bored and Hungry from the Bored Ape Yacht Club, NFT inspired businesses. I want to see more of that. And I hope that our project, Danger Close Alpha, and some other secret projects are working on some of these things in the background to generate these Web3 businesses for the Web2 people to come into and realize what crypto is all about. And it can be a lot more friendly. But before we jump into, so now moving ahead, right? Moving ahead and past this, I'm excited for that in 2023, 2024. Another thing that's happening for Bitcoin, which I'm excited to cover here, is smart contracts coming to Bitcoin. That's right, guys. People say, oh, but Bitcoin's a dinosaur. Nobody wants to use it. Nobody's going to build anything on it. Well, you know who else is building on it? Besides the fact the project Stacks wants to bring smart contracts to Bitcoin, we also have the former CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, building for Bitcoin, MicroStrategy working with the Lightning Network, and many others working with Bitcoin in general to build on it and make more possibilities on Bitcoin besides just money, right? So they're trying to create a SBTC, which is a peg 1-to-1 with Bitcoin, right? That kind of worries me a little bit. I'm worried about these pegs, and you can obviously see a depegging event happening, and it's not a stable coin, but nonetheless, the pegging always makes me a little nervous, but doesn't mean that it's a bad idea or that it's not compatible. I know ETH has something pegged to it as well with Lido, and that's how people were staking for ETH without having to lock up their Ethereum for a long time. So Stacks is like, I believe it's like a layer 2 build on the Bitcoin network, and they are trying to bridge, or might not be a layer 2 on Bitcoin. I forgot what it was exactly, but it's basically trying to scale Bitcoin. It's trying to build a bridge to Bitcoin's network, and you go on there and be like a side chain and bring smart contracts. That is massive. There has been Bitcoin upgrades in the past. I forgot what the last upgrade was called, but that being the name, I forgot what the upgrade was called itself. I think it has something to do with carrots or something. Something weird. I don't know why I remember carrots, but it was something to do with carrots. And that Bitcoin upgrade allowed for the integration of smart contracts to begin to be able to be built on it. And now Stacks working on it as well. It shows you that Bitcoin can progress. Bitcoin can eventually grow and have the same things that all these other blockchains have. Is it as fast? Is the innovation as fast? No, but it's okay. We want Bitcoin to be secure. We want Bitcoin to be gold, right? So for that to be gold, you need to make sure security is top priority. Everything else comes second, third, fourth. Security is number one, and that takes time to be able to build these other things on it. Let's look at the chat here, guys. Who's excited to celebrate the end of the year, opening up the chapter of 2023, and what is expected to come to 2023, right? We're talking about crypto maybe going a little bit lower, more of a dollar cost averaging opportunity to create generational wealth in a couple of years, 10 years from now. It seems negative, but I like to look at the bright side. A lot of things are happening in 2023. The bear market allows you to build, and that is what we're doing. We're building in Danger Close Alpha, right? 5 ETH. Somebody's going to take 5 ETH home. AK, at some point when we hit all-time highs again, that's going to be equivalent of $25,000, right? There's a lot of other things being built in the secret NFT projects. So there's a lot to be built in these bear markets, and the bear market gives you time to build. The bear market gives you time to grow your portfolio. The bear market gives you time to learn how to trade. It gives you time to prepare for the next bull run. So take advantage of every single day we're in this bear market, guys. Don't go into 2023 thinking, oh, it's the bear market. It sucks. I just want to fast forward. No, you do not want to fast forward during this time. You want this time to go nice and slow, right? Just like the stripper told Keeper. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. You want the bear market to go slow. You want to be able to hone your skills if you're trying to get into trading, if you're trying to get into NFT, building your own NFT project, whatever it is that you're trying to build. Maybe you're trying to create your own blockchain. Maybe you're trying to create a YouTube channel. Maybe you're trying to just learn more in general about everything that encompasses Bitcoin, right? And cryptocurrencies. I have right here one of the best gifts you can receive and read next year, the Bitcoin Standard. I wish we were like, affiliated with these people somehow, because I talk about this book every single time I can. It will change your life. So take this time to really learn. Ken, thank you for the super chat, man. Greatly appreciate Ken being a member here on the YouTube. Dude, greatest supporter, been around since the days of the Debate Crypto Academy, supporter of Danger Close Alpha, supporter of the Secret Souls. The man is a legend. He's a supporter all the way through and through. A true OG here. Thank you for the super chat, man. Sends 5 USD. Happy New Year's, DCA fam. Great health, wealth, and happiness to all. That is what is most important of all. Without health, there will be no wealth and nothing else after that, right? So health is always the top priority, 100%. So Ken, thank you for allowing everybody to remember that health is definitely the most important thing above everything else. I know we talk about money. I thought we talk about crypto assets, portfolios, right? That's what the channel is about. But at the end of the day, the greatest asset you can ever have is health, not wealth, is health. And with health comes time, and time allows you health times time equals wealth. That's the way I see it. So let's keep moving forward here, guys. I hope you guys are all smashing the likes. Bahamas, FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried. We all know where that's been, but we don't know where it's going just yet. Many things have been happening. I'm going to start off with the good news. Good news is FTX, I'm going to share this here real quick. FTX in Japan is going to start refunding customers starting February 2023. FTX Japan is developing systems to enable customers to recover their stuck assets via, local crypto exchanges, Liquid Japan. Go Japan. I mean, that is great news. Obviously, it's only for the Japanese. We aren't Japanese here. I don't think a lot of Japanese people watch this show. I don't think we speak the same language. But nonetheless, I hope we see more of this. I hope we see more movements towards giving the customers that lost their money getting their money back. And I hope that's how the 2023 begins, with FTX, wherever country it is from, starts giving some of this money back. But talking about giving money back, the Bahamas is taking some of that money. And what do I mean by this? Pretty simple here. Let me tell you guys. Pretty simple here. Let me share. Oh, I didn't share my screen. Didn't share my screen. Give me 2 seconds here. But here you guys have it. Bahamas Securities Commission confirms it has $3.5 billion in FTX assets, my friends. That's right. You heard it right. So the Bahamian regulators' role in FTX ongoing legal issues continues as the tensions rise. Right, the Security Commission of the Bahamas has confirmed it's holding $3.5 billion worth of their assets soon after the crypto exchange failed to, after they failed and they filed for bankruptcy. So as you can see down here, they're talking about it being an imminent situation. They're trying to figure out what's happening. FTX employees, right, couldn't access companies like Amazon Web Services. Right, FTX was hit by an attack of unknown origin. Right, we all heard about that, which nabbed the cryptocurrency's worth of an estimated $650 million shortly after the firm's financial problems. Whoa, what a surprise! Hey, we're going bankrupt. Hey, we just got hacked. Really? You expected us to just believe that? Guys, we've been around long enough. We survived the Great Plague. We have gone through all the brainwashing and all the propaganda that's ever been passed in the last 2 years, and we've made it. If you're watching this, you've made it through that. And everybody knew that this hack was more than just a hack. It wasn't just a random thing that happened. So FTX lawyers also allege that they have received nothing other than a stonewall, complete refusal to provide any information whatsoever, including an accounting of diverted assets so far in their conversation with the island state's regulatory body. But before they said that, right, in the court filing, the lawyer said that it has requested for access is not warranted and presents massive, unjustifiable security risk to the debtors, their assets, their customers, their creditors, adding that the Bahamian government failed to identify any basis that would justify their request for expedition. Well, there is a thing called, corruption. Obviously, some people got their hands greased, right? Some people, made a lot of money off this FTX situation, right? We all know, thanks to BitBoy, Ben, and the Bit Squad that went down there, that the Bahamian people are not allowed to invest in an exchange, right? In crypto at all. They weren't able. So, why was that business allowed to jump in there? Minimal to no paperwork at all, no regulation, no nothing. And they just propped up out of nowhere. Why? Because the right people were getting a lot of that on, probably not FTT token. They should have been paying FTT token. That would have been the greatest, gotcha of them all. But obviously, they got some money. But at least they were able to retrieve $3.5 billion of assets. And hopefully they can start sending this money back to the right people. Hopefully they don't keep it for themselves. But that's why we got our boy Lincoln down there running for prime minister, trying to change the game in the Bahamas. But let's move forward. Let's talk about Amida. Once again, I know I mentioned it earlier this week that they were moving funds around. But it looks like it's still happening. So Amida's linked funds on the move again via coin mixers. Here we go, guys. The attack of coin mixers, the attack of privacy, a tool used for anyone, but now they're going to hyper focus on FTX, one of the biggest scams in crypto, right, in the history of crypto to occur. And now they're going to join in with the coin mixers to make sure they vilify privacy and to try to make these coin mixers as illegal as possible. We already saw what they did with Tornado Cash, but let's get into it. Wallets linked to Sam Bankman-Fried's Amida research are swapping and transferring crypto funds using coin mixers. Dun, 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 to obscure transactions. In case you didn't know what a coin mixer was, right? Imagine putting a bunch of coins into a jar from different owners, shaking the jar up, and then everyone gets to get their same amount of coins back. That transaction of who sent what coin to where gets mixed up, so the paper trail is like nobody knows that you received what you sent in, right? So that is how they obscure. That is the quickest, easiest way I can, make a metaphor for that for you guys. So the wallets, right? They've been using coin mixers to obscure transactions. Blockchain analysts said on Thursday. On Wednesday, the wallets were spotted swapping obscure tokens for Bitcoin and Ethereum, the two largest cryptocurrencies, of course, right? They only want the best of the best. With their stablecoin Tether, more than 1.7 million worth of crypto was traded, according to Arkham Intelligence data. That sounds like a Batman thing, because it is a Batman thing. Arkham Asylum, not surprised that they have an Arkham Intelligence data. Furthermore, some of the funds are being put through coin mixers. Oh no, we must make all of this illegal because it's all about money laundering. Though I'm gonna save it because the algorithm won't like it. Apps which make things anonymous, right? Make crypto transactions anonymous and hide their origins. And that effort to obscure the movement of coins is now continuing today. The pseudonymous blockchain sleuth Zach XBT said that the Bitcoin was put into Wasabi, a popular wallet that groups Bitcoin transactions together to conceal their origins. It isn't currently clear who is behind the transactions, and obviously with the liquidator will use tools like Fixed Float and Change Now to rapidly exchange funds. Amida Research is a trading firm that was found by disgraced crypto Mungo moron is more like it, Sam Bankman-Fried, who is currently under house arrest. Oh no, poor guy. He only stole like, I don't know how many billions of dollars, and he only got house arrest. Oh no, pobrecito. So we're here once again. I'm not gonna keep going into all of this. They're using coin mixers. they're going to be using this to vilify privacy, any tools that give you any layer of privacy, and they're going to use FTX as the major, like, look, money laundering, coin mixers, bad, ban, and that's not going to be good for us. Binance and other exchanges have already, before this FTX thing, have blacklisted any addresses from and to wallets like Wasabi, so you literally cannot pull money off those exchanges and send it to Wasabi, like we say Bitcoin or anything. They even have ways of tracking it and knowing when Bitcoin came from one of these coin mixers, and they call it tainted Bitcoin, and they don't even allow it to go on the exchange or maybe even leave the exchanges sometimes. So that's how deep they are into making sure that you have zero privacy. So it's something that we're not aware of and does not get spoken about enough, but we do definitely need to keep aware of what is happening with our privacy, because it is very important going to the digital age of cryptocurrencies and blockchain, where almost everything is fully transparent, which is not always good for us, right? We need privacy. We deserve privacy. It is a right, not a privilege. Let's get one more Fugazi for 2022. That's what I'm talking about. Fugazi. It's all a bunch of Fugazi. They're just trying to steal your privacy, guys. Look what they did to Andrew Tate. You speak some truth, the wrong people don't like it, and they make sure that you shutty up for a long time, right? They canceled him. Now he's uncanceled. Now he was arrested, right, due to an investigation of the traffic of, beings. I don't know if I can even say those words, but it's happening. And it all shows you that you might have to be careful who you speak about and how you speak about them. AKA, no privacy, no freedom. They will come for you. And we need we need to make sure we stay on top of these things, guys. So let's move on here. I have one last article here. I actually, for whatever reason, don't have it pulled up right here, but give me 2 seconds and I can find it. All right, here we have it, guys. Here we have it. Give me 2 more seconds and I will have it pulled up for you guys. In the meantime, make sure you are smashing the likes. Make sure you guys are hitting that share button. Make sure you guys are getting involved in Danger Close Alpha. Make sure you're joining the Discord. Get ready for 2023. It's going to be a massive year, and we're going to make some big changes going into 2023. Not just the time of the show, but a lot of things are happening in the background, guys. A lot of things are happening in the background. You want to be at the ground floor level for these things to happen. So let's jump in here into this final article and why the thumbnail of this video is what it is. Right? It's not just Fugazi. It's actually something that is happening. So as you can see here, Sam Bankman-Fried expected to plead not guilty. The cara de palo to say that he's not guilty to the things that he's been doing. The FTX founder and former CEO will reportedly enter a not guilty plea to 8 charges of fraud from U.S. authorities. I mean, he is rolling the dice here. He could have gone for a plea deal, maybe probably played down a lot of his sentencing, but if he is found guilty, it's going to go down hard. So, as you can see here, it's expected to enter not guilty, right? The plea person in Manhattan on January 3rd, right at the beginning of the year. FTX collapsed in November. We all know that, as a sell-off of the FTT token. The exchange had reportedly allowed trading from Alameda to, do all kinds of Fugazi, right, in secret, and liquidation rules and all kinds of things that obviously they were playing market maker and all levels of Fugazi was happening. So Sam Bankman-Fried was ultimately arrested in the Bahamas, right, earlier this month, where FTX was based, and charged with 8 counts of fraud by the United States prosecutors. He was charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud on customers, conspiracy to commit wire fraud on lenders. Well, I don't know why they are literally typing it back to back. Somebody did terrible editing on this article. Conspiracy to commit commodities fraud, conspiracy to commit money laundering, and conspiracy to defraud the United States and violate the campaign finance laws. One-time crypto moron also faces charges from the United States Security Exchange Commission and a lawsuit from the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, the CFTC, which also names FTX and Amita Bankman-Fried, was extradited to the United States last week to be released to his parents' custody under a $250 million bond. Right. So the fact that he is going to plead not guilty is a big roll of the dice. Either he has some big plans in the background, some way, somehow, to really pull this off, or he might just be as dumb as we think he is. Because why wouldn't he just take a plea deal? Why? Why would Caroline is talking? Their other friend Wang is talking. So why would you just take a plea deal, lower your sentencing, cooperate, time like a man, right? Forget about your vegan meals for a couple of years. You can go back to being vegan when you get out, right? Not being vegan will be part of your punishment to society. It's okay. It's okay. The environment will still be around when you get out, Sam. I mean, unless you get out in the next 80 years, maybe the environment won't be around then. But just kidding, guys. Just kidding. It's a big roll of the dice. I don't see why he would do this. But at the end of the day, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know why they're doing the things they're doing, right? Why did he commit all the fraud that he did when he knew he was going to get caught? Because it was a terrible operation. It is what it is. So, guys, I hope you guys are excited. I see a lot of chatter going up in the chat. Smash a 1 into the comment if you think that into the chat. If we think we're going to have a great year in 2023 and you're excited. Smash a 2 if you think that 2023 is going to be lackluster and there isn't really much going on. Somebody said SPF is as innocent as Keeper doesn't take vacations. I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge, but sounds pretty good to me. Guys, smash the likes. I'm super excited for 2023. Once again, we're rounding off here the year. We will not be streaming tomorrow. You're right. Tomorrow is going to be for the family. It's the 31st. Everybody have a great year. Rest of your time with your family. Make sure you're safe out there. Always make sure you're safe. Things get very chaotic at these events, right? It's end of the year, Christmas, whatever. Make sure you're very safe out there. Make sure you are taking care of yourself and your family. Enjoy yourselves, but be careful at the same time. Always stay vigilant. And we want all of you guys here for 2023 so you guys can continuously be our supporters and be here as we build what we have planned for you guys, and you guys can experience what we're building with you guys together from the ground level. And we're going to have a great 2023 year here at Debate Crypto, at Danger Close Alpha. Make sure that you always continue to question everything, trust nothing, and until next time, HODL like it's hot. I'll see you in 2023.